So it's probably no accident that in many ways Emily's a chip off the old block. As she bounced for hours in her jolly jumper watching me type my boys' school memoir, or clung to my back as I did chores around the old farmstead where we lived in northern Alberta, she seems to have soaked up a lot of my interests and passions. The gardening, the animals, sneakers, are you listening? The music, the writing. And on one special occasion, we even traveled together to the West Coast and spent an interesting 2 hours hanging out in the downtown Vancouver in the bus depot. I'm sure she remembers it well. Of course, in a lot of ways, she's nothing at all like Wendy or I. With both Emily and Derek, I wonder in amazement at who our children have become. Two very bright lights in our life, loyal, thoughtful, full of curiosity, good humor, headed in directions that neither of us would have predicted or guessed. When it comes to romance, they've been pretty much on their own. Emily tested the waters a few times in her mid-teens, mostly holding back, it seemed, until that moment when the stars were perfectly aligned. And then into her life walked Byron and his 3 adorable kids. He was definitely Mr. Right, and even a 2-month stint apart while she traveled to Thailand and Australia couldn't break that bond. There were hints that once she finished her degree at VIU, there would be an announcement, and sure enough, on Christmas Day at Mount Washington, Byron popped the question.
Yay!
And today, Wendy and I can take much pride in seeing our baby girl, now a beautiful bride, radiant and happy in the love she's found with Byron. For us, it is also a special joy that they live so close by. Before we, I guess, have one final toast, maybe there's going to be many more, but we can toast them all evening. Before we toast the newlyweds and wish them God's blessing, I'd like to sing a beautiful song by Paul Stuckey of Peter, Paul and Mary called There Is Love.
Michael, we haven't started playing yet. I should have married at the guitar. I didn't do it
He is now among us at the calling of your hearts. Oh, trust assured this troubadour is acting in his part. The union of your spirits has called us to remain. Whenever 2 or more of us are gathered in his name, there is love. Well, a man leaves his mother and a woman leaves her home. They shall travel to a place where 2 shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, is now until the end. Woman takes her life from man and gives it back again. And there is love. What's to be the meaning for becoming man and wife? Is it love that brought you here? Is it love that brings you life? If it wasn't is the answer, then who's the giving for? Do you believe in something that you've never seen before? And there is love. Of your spirits has caused them to remain. Whenever two or more of you are gathered in His name, there is love.
Emily and Byron.